scrapping friends, it's another episode of our scrapping organization. We're on week 16, and yes, that if you've kind of missed, we skipped ahead. I did 13, 14, and 15 all last week because it was all kind of similar things, something I had already organized, and so now we're moving on to 16, which is all paints, mists, all the fun stuff like that. Basically, mixed media. If you have any mixed media, this is what we're doing. And as you can see, I had a big N. Oh, at the time. So, a lot of stuff. I did not like where all my stuff was. It was tucked in. I couldn't see what I had. So, I don't know why I put a big N that I didn't have a problem with this, because I did. So, that's silly. But it's changed now, so it doesn't matter. I like writing on things and making. Not a problem anymore. Checking it off. Find a better way to store it so I could see it on the desk. Whatever. So it's not on my desk anymore, but it is displayed. I can see all/most of it. It's at my fingertips, essentially. The only thing I haven't gone through yet is my acrylic paints. And that's what I'm going to do today. Not in front of you and make you guys all watch this. But I have taken some that are really old. Like, if I can not hear it when I shake it, it's done for. Yeah, like this one. Trash. Old. And I just have a bunch of these just from doing projects throughout the years. It wasn't that I bought them specifically to do scrapbooking with, but I want to keep them on hand, if I would need them. That one's kind of... So I have just this basket of acrylic paints, which I'm hoping I will narrow it down. I would like some better quality acrylic paint, but really acrylic paint's kind of acrylic paint. And I have this one giant one, washable, that I did a project with my son with, so... Right now they're in this basket, and they will go in the cubby. If I can narrow it down pretty small, I don't know if I'll put them back in the cubby or not, because all my other mixed media, well, it's a sealer. I want to keep that. I'm going to stop shaking these and show you. All my other mixed media is very nicely displayed, I think. And I'll show you that right here. My workspace. Computer's going to be leaving because it's super old. We got a new one. Just trying to get everything transferred off of it before we decide to get it out of here. So I will have that space. My silhouette also will be moving. My husband has his desk rearranged with the new computer on the other side of the room where that will be connected. And so it will have its own space to sit always and be ready to be used, which is really nice instead of having to move it back and forth. And then I'll have all this extra space to either store things, which... I got an Amazon gift card for Christmas, so I am buying a metal die and stamp storage box, which is going to go over there, and my beautiful tiny little is going to sit right on top of it. So that'll be right at my desk as well. And that might be where all my stamps are too, so that'll be nice. So those will be all right there. But this is all my mixed media. Look at that. I found these gorgeous wire shelves at a little boutique of a friend's, and she had them on clearance, and she was super gracious and gave me a really good price. But I got the Nuvo cases, so I got all my Nuvo up there. I've got any mousse or gel medium up there, plus the few watercolors I have. I have all my shimmers, my pigment kits from Spiegelman Scraps, all my shimmer sprays, and then any other sprays. So, I don't have too many acrylic paints. I'm hoping to put them up there as well. But I also have the swatch book going, which I'm working on, which I'll get that done. So I'll show this to you. But that is where all my mixed media is so far, which I love. It's all right there. I can see the colors. I can grab my swatch book, and I could organize it a little better. Like this part's kind of messy, and so I'll probably work on that. But other than that, it's so much better than it was. All of this was tucked in a drawer before, and I never saw it, and so I never knew what colors I had. So I'm really excited to have this out like this and be able to see all of it. So let me show you my swatch book. All right, so this is my handy dandy swatch book I have so far. And so far, all I've done is my mists and my sprays. Oh, and I have named by them. This one kind of got, the cotton candy kind of got mixed in. I got a little excited and decided to try and do more than 2 at a time, and they started running together. But now I know what they look like mixed, so that's kind of nice. But yeah, I got all my sprays done. And then, yep, there's my one shimmerings. I kind of separated them a little bit. This is my extra. Got my Ranger white linen, my blueprint sketch. And these are some other things. So I have, and then I've got Nuvo drops started. So I will finish doing, I'm going to do Nuvo drops, and I'll do all my other shimmers. I don't think I need to do my pastes. We'll see. But yeah, I want to do the rest of my shimmers, all the paints and watercolors I have. And then I want to do the rest of my Nuvo drops since I have a bunch. So I'm going to be working on that and finish going through my acrylics. And if I need to make this swatch book bigger, I'll make this swatch book bigger. Not that big of a deal. It's kind of fun doing it. It actually doesn't take that long. You kind of spray, set it aside, do something else. Come back, spray the other ones, set it aside, do something else. So it's a nice little busy work thing, but so I'll be working on that as well. So I'll probably do, I don't know if I'll have room to add my acrylic paints in here. I don't think so. But yeah, that is what I am working on this week for paints. I'm just finishing going through all my sealers and acrylics that I have, and then continuing making my swatch book. But I love having that displayed up there like that. And that is the biggest takeaway I got from the scrapbook.com class for this week, is get your paints where you can see them so you know what you're working with. They suggest organizing them by rainbow. I clearly did not do that. I'm really bad about that, but because it's gonna get messed up anyway. And with my pigment splash kits, it's kind of hard because I want to keep them together because they all coordinate so well. So until that stuff gets used, there's gonna be kind of that awkward space. This is really, oh, it's that glow in the dark stuff. There's gonna be kind of that awkward space of it not, of it taking up too much space, but I don't know any other way at the moment to keep those together besides just keeping them like they are. So yeah, I think all of these acrylics are fine. So I'm going to keep them all in here. I'm going to add my gesso and my Mod Podge all in this as well, and my little paint palette, my baby powder for my anti-static. Yeah, and I think that'll just go down in a drawer or in a cubby. And I'll just have to be vigilant about using it. I know it's down there, though, now that I've organized it a little bit better. So, yeah. So this is one of my cubbies as well. So there, that's done. Now I just got to finish making my swatch book. So all my shimmers, paints, and my Nuvo drops need to get put into here. But that's what I'm working on. I hope you guys are getting organized as well. I'm excited to be almost done with this. And yeah, thanks for tuning in.